What? Some people were disappointed to see the legendary Ghostface on a reality TV series.
Right.
Why did you do it?
I was talking to her about the woman that I've been seeing, that you had no knowledge of. I got feelings for both of y'all, and was thinking like maybe it might could help me get a clearer head if we all could just sit down. Because they called me to do it.
Okay.
And that was it.
Was it at all to perhaps catch the attention of the younger generation?
Nah, it was just I'm in a business where it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Everybody's not gonna just like you and like what you do. I'm a grown man, you know what I mean? So whatever I want to do, I could sleep outside on the benches and do. I mean, if I want to go out there and sleep, then that's what I want to do. Well, your judgment don't even matter to me. Because at the end of the day, when it's time to go to that place, when you finish your life and your life is over, it's like what you judged me is not gonna get me or you into the heavens, you know what I mean, or hell. It's like you might as well just keep your mouth shut, because it's like pouring water on the desert.
Did you receive more negative criticism than positive criticism?
No, I ain't received shit. Some females might have been like, yo, you was too rough on her and this and that and the third, but it was like at the end of the day, was nobody rough on nothing. It's like you didn't hear me call her a bitch. The volumes might have got turned up though, but y'all don't know what goes on behind the scenes. That's television.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's a matter of how they slice and edit certain things.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's it. Yeah.
Now your $1 million single copy album.
Cause you can never fuck with Wu-Tang Killah beats.
But where we at, son, my man said. But where we at?
How does it feel to know that you hold such a prestige to where you can pull off such a thing?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like I told you, the people don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So it's like with that record right there, I really can't really tell you too much about that record. But because I got nothing to do with it.
Up from the 36 chambers, it's the ghost. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang Killah bees, we on a swarm. Wu-Tang Killah bees, we on a swarm.
As a grown person talking to a grown person, I don't got nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? That record don't be talked about. You know what I mean? And that's just basically what it is.
Do we know if it's been sold?
I don't even know if it's been sold.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's been sold. You know what I mean? Like I told you, we don't even talk about that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we had our little times and vocals and things like, yo, well, this and that. But it's like, I don't own that record.
Yeah.
I didn't build that record. And personally, that record is just whatever it is.
Did you know that what happened to you in the future where Wu-Tang became worldwide, global, did you know that something like that was going to happen?
I didn't know that, but I felt it. Yeah. I felt that I didn't look at, we're going to be big one day like the Beatles. I just knew this was going to be something. We coming in here to make noise. Mm-hmm. And then it finally happened 7 years later. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but I felt it.
Yeah.
And then when we got there, I just knew that something big was, you know what I mean, but not knowing like, yo, you're gonna be fucking all over the globe. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This and that and the third. So
Wu-Tang created something that's really unique about Wu-Tang is they literally created a cult following.
Exactly.
Raw, I'ma give it to you with no trivia. Roll like cocaine straight from Bolivia. My hip hop will rock and shock the nation like the Emancipation Proclamation. Weak MCs approach with slang that's dead. Them eyes are running to the wall and bang your head. I'm pushing force, my force you're doubting. I'm making devils cower to the Caucasus Mountain.
Well, I'm Messiah. I set the microphone on fire.
What do you think it is about Wu-Tang that
because every individual is different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like we're the same a lot of the times and under one mind, knowing that like, yo, at the end of the day, is this Allah is God or whatever you want to call it. But every individual has their own different style about them.
Do you think that today there's missing individuality in music? Is everyone following a trend as opposed to being?
Of course. There's no originality in music right now.
Hey, but what do y'all miss the most about what it used to be?
What I miss is how important authenticity was. It was so important that you have your own style, your own energy connected to those actual records. It was your actual influence. It wasn't something that was given to you.
When I used to listen to hip hop in the 80s, the niggas from the East Coast all was different. Yeah. Like the niggas from Queens didn't sound like the niggas from the niggas that was from Brooklyn, niggas from Bronx, none of them niggas sounded alike, but they all was from New York. We following, when we used to be trendsetting.
So, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, they always looking for the next big thing and then they following this. Oh, the skinny jeans is out. All right, let's do this. Oh, this is out. Oh, let's do this. Oh, this how you making your music. Auto tunes. All right, yo, let's do this.
I would rather not have 1 million record sales and have my credibility as far as being a real nigga for what I do instead of getting a record sale based off me following a nigga. And 3 years from now, I can't perform that song because it ain't hot no more.
Yeah, you're right. You know what happened?
Not even 3 years, 3 weeks. Some of these niggas ain't even lasted 3 weeks, my nigga.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody being original with the situation no more.
Seeing that you grew up with one, do you have a message for single mothers out there?
The single message is you know, you have to stay strong, you have to stay focused. You know, I know it's rough, it's very hard to raise a child by yourself.
The black woman has always been the earth. It goes all the way back to Aisha, Asia. Think about how many sisters we know named Taisha, Leasia, Aishas, right? Right. That means earth, that means land, that means woman. Like I said, one of the ancient names for earth or woman or wife or even your house is Asia. So the black woman was not only our house, our wife, our earth, our temple. She was all them things. So
a female can't really teach a man how to be a man. You know what I mean? But all I can say is like, yo, do the best that you can. Stay close to your children. Like don't get discouraged or get lost because the father's not around. You know what I mean? Everything do happen for a reason, and it might be in certain cases it might be good that the father's not around. You know what I mean? Because if you could raise him this way, and you're a good woman, like meaning like, yo, you know, you don't care about the streets, you're not on drugs and this and that and the third or whatever the case may be. Even if you are, it's like, you know, you have to remain and stay strong. My mother had, you know, she had us like dealing with her by herself. Even the men that she had in her life wasn't really shit. You know what I mean? Because they never sat me down at the table and tried to tell me like, yo, do this or stay out of trouble or this and that and the third. But you know what? It's like, you know, the love was there. If you could hug your child, that hug goes a long way. That heart of them don't have to feel abandoned.
the earth is in space. It's 6 septillion tons. It's spinning at a speed of 1,037 1/3 miles per hour. You have all this magnificence about it. How is it the earth feeds us?
And lastly, you have a program or a reality TV series called Canada Takes the Mic. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Canada Takes the Mic is just based on, you know, we trying to find these Canada artists, you know what I mean? Me and a couple of people from Canada. It ain't just me coming in, you know what I mean? And and the idea was brought to me, you know what I mean? And I said, yeah, you know me, because I love Canada, and I respect it, and you know, and I'm trying to get my papers here so I could get ahead and move to Canada. You know what I mean? But it's basically an audition. You know, we auditioning to try to find like that next upcoming artist in Canada so we can put them out, you know what I mean, under a label that we have created. Turn some of these Canadian people into stars.
Feeling fresh, walking down the block. About to see my boo, it's about 6 o'clock. Love is love, it's been a long time coming. 9 long years, I know she missed my loving. Hugging, kissing in the center of the kid. She gonna fall out when she see me at the crib. Can I speak to Bamboo?
Throw your motherfucking W's in the air. This is the realest crew in hip-hop that
hop. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. Louder, louder, louder. Give it up for the Wu-Tang Clan.
So I'm ready to take it there and shit, just to go bug out one night in the casino and shit.